Hello, everybody. I'm going at this a little bit differently by actually talking while I am doing this painting. It was my birthday this last week, and for my birthday, I got a new set of watercolors. Now, I have never played with watercolors before, so this is going to be brand new. So I think, because I don't even know if my sketchbook is an actual, well, I don't know. I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start right here with our actual watercolors. I picked this up off of Amazon. It's called Jen Craft's Color Palette. Let's open her up. I am so sorry if I get too close to the, it's a metallic, oh, sorry. If I get too close to the camera. Wow, can we say ADHD brain? I'm already 3 sentences ahead of myself. So this is a metallic watercolor because I love anything and everything that glitters. Now, I can't quite get it to come out. Why is it not coming out? Let's try. There we go. Push from the other side. Okay. Ooh, it's so exciting. Let's pull it open. Do you want a free set? No catch, no gimmicks, just pay for shipping and handling. Well, that's really nice of them. Removable trays. Look at how pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so like I said, I have never played with watercolors before, so I don't even know how to use the water pens. I am not even going to try. But oh, these colors are gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the shine and the shimmer on those, but wow. So I know that people usually when they get a new set of colors, they like to do a swatch, but that sounds really boring. So I say I'm going to take a page out of Creative Paula's book, and I am just going to start playing. I'm going to save my actual, they came with a little watercolor pad, and I'm going to save that for a day when I actually know what I'm doing. And so since we're just practicing, I'm just going to go into my actual sketchbook. So I'm going to start by just creating some circles. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is kind of exciting and terrifying at the same time. So let's see. I'm going to pull a napkin over in case I need to. But then again, I know I'm not supposed to have to. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing, you guys. Okay, I know some people get the pad wet first, but I'm not going to do that. Let's go straight into some yellow, and I'm just going to get the color on there. Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty. Now, question, do you clean your brush in between each one? Because I feel like if I didn't, I would just be putting the previous color on. So maybe clean it out. What should we do? Should we just do a gradient? Should we do like a rainbow gradient? We'll go with orange next. Ooh, you know, I'm not a big fan of the color orange, but that's pretty. That's nice and light. Excellent. Okay, next, should we do red or should we do pink? I say we do red and then we'll do pink. Okay, this is what they have for red. Red might actually come out looking pink. Let's find out. No, it's actually, I mean, it's not red, but it's definitely a red color. I'm not really seeing this, maybe because it's still wet. I'm not really seeing the shimmer and shine. I want to see what that's, okay. Now let's move on to a nice pink. I'll go with kind of a medium pink. And some more color on there. Look at that. All right. Next, for all of us that are super good with our colors, because we know what comes next. We'll put down some purple. And it's interesting how it kind of comes on super strong on one side. Oh, look at that. Not necessarily on the other, but that, I wonder if it would make a difference if we waited for it to dry and then did a second layer. Those of you that know watercolors better than I do, I bet you're like, well, duh, Laurie. But you know, I don't know. Okay, I'm kind of digging this teal color. I love the color of teal. Well, maybe it's more of a, that's not necessarily teal as much as it is like a peacock blue. Nice light sky blue. Not really sky blue. Okay, next let's gravitate towards some green. Should we go dark green? This is the darkest color they have. At least I think it is. Oh, see, that's more like teal right there. That's a happy color for Laurie. I can see a little bit of shimmer in that one. Okay, maybe I can see the shimmer. It just takes a little bit. All right, let's do like a, not a spring green, but more of like a mossy green. Pretending like I know colors. There are a lot of colors in here that I am skipping out on, but I don't want to be here all day long. And then I'm going to go with a kind of a gray shade for the last one. There's something in my palette, something fuzzy. Okay, we'll do like a gray. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I can see the shimmer in that guy. Oh, that's kind of cool the way it just like runs around. Okay, now I want to try something a bit opposite down here and actually get the paper wet. Oh, that's soaking up nicely. I think it is anyways. I don't know how wet to get. How wet do you get watercolor paper? Like soaking wet or just kind of wet or what? Let's try some yellow. I don't know if that really did anything. Let's try that again. You can barely see that. Oh, I guess you can't see it at all because I gotta get down further. No, still can't see it. Huh. There we go. There it is. Just gotta move my camera. Let's see. We'll go into some green. Let's go back to that teal. I really liked that teal. Let's see what that does. I want to see what happens when I kind of mix the colors. Okay. Let's see. Let's go from teal into what? I don't want to go into pink because that's a complementary color and that'll just turn it brown. So maybe we'll go with some blue. Let's try a different blue than the one we have up high. That's kind of a pretty color. Splotchy but pretty. Let's see, let's go from blue to pink now. Let's go with a nice dark pink. And we'll go from pink. I think we'll go back to yellow, but I'm going to do a different yellow. I'm going to do a darker yellow. Oh, that is vibrant. That is beautiful. I want to see if that'll kind of turn each other. Let's go back to that pink. I want to see if it'll kind of turn some orange in there. Look at that. Okay. Well, that's fun. It's going to take a little time to dry. So in the meantime, let's see. Let's go on the back of this page because I don't really have anything on the other side of that. And let's try, I'm going to try blocking in some squares with some neutral colors. We got some pretty browns and things. We'll just try another something I've seen Create Paula do. Now, I don't know if this is just because it's metallic or if watercolor is just like this, where it just seems to fade into. Oh, see, that didn't. I feel like I'm losing color. Because I know metallics and acrylic paints are kind of difficult. Let's do just a gradient of these 3 browns. See what happens. Oh, wow. Oh, that is pretty. See, you pick it up and it like takes the color away. That is very pretty. One more color on there. And this is the darkest of the browns. Looks like it might have a little bit of red in it. Yeah. Oh, that's very pretty as well. That's coppery color. That is gorgeous. Gotta get some more water. This is a watercolor after all. This is interesting. I've never played with these before, so this is just fascinating to me. Except that, okay, so it's kind of like, you know what it reminds me of are those like Crayola palettes that we used to have when we were kids. For those of you that are a little older like me, do you remember those? Ooh, nice mixture. Where you'd have to put the water in them and then make a giant mess because it's necessary to make a giant mess when you're playing with paints, Crayola paints. It is necessary, just in case you're wondering. I'm trying to soak up as much paint as I can. This one just doesn't like to. I guess it's just meant to be nice and light. Ooh, that was cool. Okay, I liked that. So I guess if you need to, you can layer up on them and it'll make. I'm going to keep going with that. Just those 3 colors and see what I can mix up together. Okay, we're going to go with the middle one again for this, but I'm going to start here. Work my way up, start here, work my way down. I don't know that that really did anything. There we go. Let's get this one again. That, oh, you guys, that, I love that coppery one. Holy cow. Need some more water. So how many of you out there like to watercolor? how do you find yourself? Because I look at people's palettes and it's like the inside, like this comes with a little palette here on the top side. It's like, do you have to wash it every time? Do you have, try to keep it clean as you mix colors together? Let's do one more stripe with the light one again. And then we'll check and see if our other side is done. So you need some more water. So you need water a lot more than I thought you would need water. Okay. I like that. I'm going to try going over this one more time. See what happens when I go over it a second time. Okay. Well, that was very cool. I'm going to close that up and we're going to try doing something. I need to go grab a pen. I'll be right back. Okay. So I just wanted to see if I could show you how metallic-y. I don't know if you can really see it, but it definitely has a beautiful shine to it, which I love. Now I thought that with our circles, we could do some little patterns and like another thing that I got for my birthday was a Zentangle pattern book. And so I've started looking through them, but I don't really know. It's a little scary to me. It's another thing that I'm just like, am I going to be able to do this? But let's see, since this is what I used to do when I was doodling as a kid, and you wanted to do a sun, we'll do some kind of rays. But that's one of the things that I like about the idea of, well, not necessarily Zentangle itself, because it seems like Zentangle has a lot of rules and restrictions to it. And maybe I'm like overcomplicating it, but it's like when I've joined Zentangle groups on Facebook, some people are like, this is not Zentangle because you're not doing this and you're not doing this, and it kind of takes all the joy out of it. See, I think with the ones with points will kind of come to the center. Too many rules and restrictions, and so I did find some places that are more like Zen Doodle, which kind of takes and incorporates some of the Zentangle patterns and gives you a chance to just doodle and have some fun with them. So try to just think of some fun doodles to do on here. Let's see, this one's orange. What would be a good orangey one? Just, whoops. See if my pen even wants to draw on this. It might still be a little bit wet. I didn't exactly wait very long for it to dry. Cute. What else can I do? Let's see, this one's kind of like a rose. So let's do some petals on there. Slowly work your way out. This is another little thing I used to do an awful lot. I learned it in some kind of, not an art book, but like how to draw flowers sort of thing. And you just slowly make your petals bigger and bigger. Of course, it helps if your pen will work on it. So I took my son over to a house. He's house sitting for a week, and it was cold outside. It looks like it's going to snow overnight because it's raining right now, but it is cold enough out there that it looks like it's going to start to snow. Has any of you gotten any snow yet? My goodness, the end of November is here. It's definitely not flip-flop weather anymore. I learned that early on today. Let's see. Should we do another flower pattern? Oh, let's do a spiral. Not a spiral, but like going like this. It's almost like creating like a lollipop. I love that. And then we'll just draw a circle around. Maybe we'll draw a circle around. Man, this pen was working earlier today. Oh, it likes the actual paper. Maybe it is going on the watercolor that it doesn't like. Little pinwheel. That's what it looks like, a pinwheel. All right, purple. What shall we do with purple? Come on. It's okay. What else can we do? Let's do some bubbles in this one. Big bubble. So Thanksgiving is coming up in a few days. You guys have any Thanksgiving traditions? We used to get together with my husband's family. Did that for several years, but then when his mom passed away and Grandpa got remarried, I mean, we still got together, but it just got to the point where family was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and we just couldn't fit everybody together anymore. And so um, we had to start saying, okay, everybody, it's time to start your own traditions. And so now, for the last several years, we've had Thanksgiving here at our house, and we just kind of invite anybody that doesn't seem to have anywhere to go. My next door neighbor really struggles with large groups of people, and so she finds it easier to just pop here next door. She's 91 years old, gonna be 92 next year, and she's an absolute sweetheart. She's like our grandma. We just absolutely love her. We'll see if there's anybody else that needs a place to come. There we go. Okay, it's kind of fun. Let's see. Oh, I want something nice. Not nice. I mean, they're all nice, but let's do something a little fancier for this one. Do some. You got to do the little swooshes. Sorry, I was zoned out there. I was having such a good time playing with my flower. Do some little swooshes. Oh, I like that. Just in the circle there. Let's see, what else can we do? We'll do something a little funky with this one. Gear-like? Is that like a gear? Or maybe it's like the world And these are skyscrapers that are reaching to the heights of space. How about that? Okay, not as easy to do as I thought it was going to be. And we'll just leave it like that. I think I just kind of like it like that. And then for the last one, let's do, how about we just do a really simple snowflake? I'll go like this and like this. And then maybe cross section this way. We'll do some hatches across here. Maybe some circles in between. Now, for this guy down here, I already know. We're going to put him in a little box. And then we'll just do some really quick neurographic lines. I think this paper's still a little wet. I think I soaked it a little bit more than before, than the other ones. But that's okay. That's half the fun, is turning it into something so beautiful. I really do like this golden yellow here at the end. That is just, oh, it's so like, this one's really pretty because it's very pastel, it's very light, but oh, that one captures your attention. Kind of go like this. And then I'll go turn that. I don't know what it is about neurographic art, but it is so relaxing and so calming. And I don't know if it's because you're literally making it look like neurons. Oops, a little gap right there. That's okay. And there we go. That's pretty simple. Now, let's see, it's still a little wet. Right there. Ooh, that is just pretty. So anything we can do along here, just copy some of the lines, but make it so that they're not, I don't want to make them even, I want to make them jaggedy. There we go. These could be like sand dunes. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing to see? That was one of the things that I really liked about some of the cinematography in the movie Dune, the new remake, was the sand dunes and just how otherworldly it almost looked. And yet, you know, it's actually somewhere here on this earth. It's in this world. And then we'll do, let's see, another one right here. And we'll do one more on this edge. Well, there we go. Well, oh my gosh, you guys. Not too shabby for my first foray into watercolor. I might find myself doing this a little more often. Let me know if you have any ideas of what I can do with watercolors, because I would love to learn a little bit more. Or if you know of any websites or like any other artists that use watercolor, like in their sketchbooks, um, that's just something that I think I would really like to explore a little bit more. So thanks for coming to play with me today. I sure hope that you all make it a great day, and we will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.